It's not very often you see these guys separated. The 5 girls are here, and then Coyote is way down in the field over here. It's kind of interesting to see them separated. I don't have any cubes for you, girl. Some of you guys have asked me about the live feeds, if we're continuing to do it. I am trying to, but we're having a little bit of some issues with the cell phone service out here, which I need to be able to hotspot off of to my camera. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to figure that out in the near future or not, but if I can, we'll do some live feeds, and if not, then we'll figure out an alternative. See, Coyote's off by himself in the field. He's going to join up with the girls. Blackberries are coming in strong. They're ripening up and looking pretty good. Oh yeah, really sweet. This field has so many wet spots right now. All my low-lying areas have a lot of water in them. It's really funny how cyclical the weather goes. You know, I know there's parts of the country right now out in the west and northern Wyoming, places like that, that they are in extreme drought. And then out here in Kansas, at least in southeast Kansas, it's just been a really good year. Very green. Been a little on the warm side, but it's not too bad. But yeah, we've had a lot of rain this year, and really good for the grass in the bison field. This is all runoff from my neighbor's pond, and it hasn't rained for a couple days, and it's still running pretty good. That's all groundwater coming in. I mean, you can see here, this whole area is just super swampy, and you have this tree right here, which doesn't even look like it belongs, but this is just swampy because of how much of a wet season we've had. Not really normal at all, but it's been good for us. This is not a sponsor for Levi. Somebody got me this shirt because it had a bison on it, and I think it's cool. This walnut grove has grown up really nicely. I've kept it mowed and trimmed through the spring, and I think we're going to let it go now through the summer and see if we can get it to grow up a little bit, and eventually we will fence it off. That way the buffalo can have a little bit more grass, but that is a project down the road. This pond has been really nice. It's got a little bit of a algae bloom on it right now, but I need to get probably some either grass carp, or I need to try to bring up the population of the fish a little bit more to be able to cut out some of that algae bloom. There is bullhead catfish in here, greenies, bluegill. I don't know that I've seen any bass in here yet, or any crappie. But it's not very deep. It's only probably 6 foot deep at the bottom, middle, maybe, if that. When we first came in here, we took and we built this dam up and put this road across, and probably built it up about maybe 2 to 3 foot. But hindsight's 2020. I needed to build it up another probably 3 foot. It just dips down too much, and we're losing too much potential with this pond. So future project, we're talking a couple years down the road, I'm going to try to build this dam up a couple feet, and then we're going to try to get an excavator into this pond and reach out and dredge it as best as I can from all the ends. I don't really want to drain it I don't really want to cut the dam and drain it that way. So, but there's one thing that I wanted to show you guys, one of my most favorite things on this property. This area right in here is really nice. It's got quite a bit of brome in it. This is at the very top of the pond, all the way up to the top. It kind of S's around a little creek area, and this is kind of the start of the spring. There's this pool that stays completely clear, crystal clear and wet all year long. Even when we had that 13 below, it was like 13 or 15 below, I came up here and checked on it, and it was still running off those rocks up there. It was really cool. Right now, it's not running off the rocks. I think it's seeping up through the bottom here. Doesn't really flow that much, honestly. I wish it flowed more, but it does flow year round, which is really cool and healthy for that pond down there. The mosquitoes are pretty bad down in here in the woods. You can see them everywhere. I know some of you guys have wanted a property tour, and someday we will make that happen. But I don't have a drone at this point, and it's really kind of hard to be able to show you exactly what this property looks like. What you're looking at right here is actually a field that we're going to be fencing in soon, probably within the next couple months. So that'll be great to be able to have the bison out on this field. They will have plenty of grass then, and I will need to get more buffalo. It'll be a good excuse. That time of year, Kansas sunflowers are all coming in the field. I've got a draw here that kind of is like a dry creek area. Grass still grows in it, but I'm gonna try to dam that up at some point and make a little tiny pond that I'll be able to just have another water source for the bison. They all kind of look tall and lanky with all their coat disappearing off of them. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already to follow our journey, and hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting our channel. My name is Noah Gordon. We are Broken Arrow Bison, and we will see you next time.